wow, your scenes were so comical. I mean, you had a surprise for us on every scene.
I mean, it was a really fun script. I can only take partial credit for it. Like Liz Garcia really dreamed up this entire world, and we just kind of are like the little foot soldiers that execute it.
You were the other side of references of a pretty polished resume. So those voices, those concepts, I mean, who gave them to you? Did you get to put some input of yours?
I mean, it's all, I don't know, I don't remember how specific the like personas were written into the script, but like, it was very much like Nadine is like putting on this like other, I think it was easy to do through the mind of Nadine, who is like, okay, I have to commit fraud for my best friend. I'm doing this out of love and loyalty, and I must. Like I think that just like brings this air of like earnestness and sweetness and kind of care to it, while also like just objectively, it's insane of her to do. But I also like that kind of as each voice gets like as each persona happens, she gets more and more kind of confident in it. And like ultimately is like, I'm pulling this off. That's amazing. But that was so fun to do. I think we did all of that in one day because it was like just me.
Where did the idea come from to show your character to be pregnant?
The idea came from the fact that I got pregnant between the time that I got cast and when we finally shot it. And, I think if it was anyone else other than Liz Garcia, the goat, they may have like recast it or been like, ah, gosh. But she was just like, no, like you're totally Nadine. And if you're pregnant, then Nadine is pregnant. So she rewrote some of it for Nadine to be pregnant. And that's how it happened.
That's brilliant because when I was watching, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of clever to include that because here we have Rex, kind of like the party animal, doing all these random, unexpected things, but the best friend seems to be following more of a more chill life and even pregnant, gonna have a kid.
Yeah, it did end up kind of working perfectly. Like Emma and I were saying, we can't imagine Nadine not pregnant anymore. But yeah, I do love that. It's like kind of their different trajectories, but like they're both kind of so comfortable and have agency in their own lane. Like I love that Nadine's just like, I love living in Florida and I love having my little makeup thingy and I love having babies.
Yeah, she's happy where she's at.
Yeah.
And then one thing that I was telling Liz that I love is that it's kind of like that classic comedy. I was telling her that it took me back to Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. You know, this girl coming in and just taking on a role that, she's not educated for it, but has other street smart to bring in.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like such a tried and true, like there's a nostalgia to that, formula. A lot of people have like brought up like Legally Blonde, like I was even thinking like earlier, I was like, Devil Wears Prada. Like we love like an underdog story of someone who's like completely in over their head, but they like end up making it. We're rooting for them all the way. And yeah, I can't think of the last time I saw a movie that was kind of like that. It's just like, it just feels so great. It's timeless. I love the message of, like imagining young kids, like watching this. I have a 15-year-old sister, imagining her watch it and be like, yeah, duh, I could be an astronaut. Like, why wouldn't I? Is like very cool.
That is a good message. I mean, you're a mom, so this is perfect.
Yeah. I
And
love
isn't it kind of cool how your child made it into a film without being born?
Literally, I was like, I can't wait to like, some people have a pregnancy photo shoot. I was like, I have like a pregnancy feature film that I can show my baby and be like, that's you. That's you on camera.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and congratulations with Space Cadet.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.